My friend, I know that our 20s form the very foundation of our all entire life. We install habits that we're gonna maintain for the rest of our lives. We build our identities, our characters, and we become the best version of ourselves. And if we neglect our ability to think for ourselves and take possession of our own minds in our 20s, we're just gonna disappear in our 30s, in our 40s, in our 50s. And this world bombards us with an information. We should comfort ourselves, we should feel good, happy, satisfied. Okay, nothing against it. I wanna be happy, satisfied, and have this fulfillment. But I think we slowly start forgetting that our 20s and our 30s are not for comfort alone. They are for building, for becoming, for forming this very identity that is going to govern us for the rest of our lives and determine who we're going to become. And with all this information and confusion in this world, a man falls into self-pity and complains, and he gives up before he started. When a person reaches the age of reasoning, let's say the age of 17 or 18, the person has an absolute control over his mind, which means the person can direct his thought process, think for himself, and command his destiny. And if the person neglects his ability to use his own mind, the world will fill this person's mind with noise, with distractions, with random opinions, with comparison, and then a person simply forgets who he is because he never truly discovered that in the first place. His 20s had passed in regret, his 30s had passed in regret, his 40s had passed, and he's poor, broke, and unhappy. This is a very dangerous game to play, so don't neglect your ability to use your mind. We become so timid, so soft, and so fragile. We even can't get things done, and we're procrastinating always. So it is like we're always looking for a method how to be disciplined. And then a man who's 25 secretly starts crying over a thought that he's 25 and he never had a girlfriend, or that he's a virgin. Good. You're building yourself. You're discovering something. You're building something meaningful. Do you really think that we should settle down in our 20s, find a stable job, stop discovering this world, exploring this whole world, new cultures? I think that our 20s are the very precious and important period of our life that will determine the whole course of our destiny. And it's probably not a good idea to pick up the random partner, settle with her down, and just say, oh, I figured that out. No, the more time you invest in your own identity, in discovering who you are, discovering your core values, your beliefs, the more chances for a great compatibility you will have in the future. So I'm just telling you, and I'm just telling to myself, that our 20s are a very great period of our life when we can make an incredible, invaluable investment in our future. The more we experience, the more experience we gain, and the more we learn from our mistakes in our 20s will incredibly determine our ability to become the happiest version of ourselves over time. So I dare you, and I dare myself, not to waste our 20s and not to give up on our life and our passions and our dreams, and not to settle for less. Not to give up before we just started, you know. I was used to be such a person who got depressed, frustrated, upset over small situations. Before I just started, you know, I tried one time, two times, and then I just got upset. Oh my god, it's not working, buddy. Just tried two times. You even haven't failed enough yet to complain, to cry over such a small problem. What are you talking about? You just were born. Come on. Rise.